Good morning. This is Ramakrishna, JEE Advanced Mathematics faculty. Today I am explaining the properties of rectangular hyperbola of the form xy equal to c square. Now begin. Property number 1. If the normal at the point T1 to the hyperbola xy equal to c square passes through the point T2, then T1 cube T2 equal to minus 1. Actually, these are useful for JEE mains and advanced level. So, now listen carefully. Equation of hyperbola is xy equal to c square. Okay. Let the points be. P C T1 comma C by T1 comma Q C T2 comma C by T2. Now in the statement they are given that the normal for this hyperbola at this point P passes through that point. Now we have to find the equation of the normal to the hyperbola xy equal to c square at the point P. Therefore, equation of normal to take this one as 1 at P is x T1 cube minus y T1 minus c T1 to the power of 4 plus c equal to 0. This is the equation of the normal to the hyperbola at the point P. Now, this normal passes through this point Q. For that purpose, we have to substitute the point Q in this normal. By substituting Q in, take this one as 2 into, in place of x, c T2 T1 cube minus in place of y, c by T2 into T1 minus c T1 to the power of 4 plus c equal to 0. By taking T2 as LCM, we are getting c T2 square T1 cube minus c T1 minus c T2 T1 to the power of 4 plus c T2 equal to 0. Now, by taking c T2 T1 cube as common in these two, c T2 T1 cube to T2 minus T1, by taking plus c as common in these two, c into T2 minus T1 equal to 0. By taking c T2 minus T1 as common, we are getting T2 T1 cube plus 1 equal to 0. From this one, T2 minus T1 equal to 0 and T1 cube T2 plus 1 equal to 0. So, this is not possible. Why? Because T1 not equal to T2. Those two are two different points, P and Q. Here, T1 cube T2 plus 1 equal to 0. From this one, T1 cube T2 equal to minus 1. This is the condition. These are very, very useful in advanced point of view. Okay. Now I am explaining the property number 2. Listen. Suppose a circle of radius small a cuts any rectangular hyperbola in 4 points A, B, C, D. If O is the center of the rectangular hyperbola, then OA square plus OB square plus OC square plus OD square equal to 4A square. Okay. Now I am explaining how we are getting that condition. Now listen carefully. Let the circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus k equal to 0. Generally, we are taking in the standard form the constant as c. But here in the rectangular hyperbola, we are taking the equation as xy equal to c square. For a little bit confusion is there for c. That's why we are taking k instead of c in the circle. Okay. For this circle, radius a equal to root over g square plus f square minus k. Take this one as 1, equation number 1. Now, equation of a rectangular hyperbola. B xy equal to c square. This is 2. Here, first of all, observe the diagram. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. This is the rectangular hyperbola with center O. The circle cuts the rectangular hyperbola at 4 points A, B, C and D. Okay. Now here one cuts 2 at A comma B comma C comma D. Let A equal to x1 comma y1, B equal to x2 comma y2, C equal to x3 comma y3, D equal to x4 comma y4. Therefore, OA square equal to x1 square plus y1 square, OB square equal to x2 square plus y2 square, OC square equal to x3 square plus y3 square, and OD square equal to x4 square plus y4 square, where O is the origin. Therefore, OA square plus OB square plus OC square plus OD square equal to sigma x1 square plus sigma y1 square. Okay. Now we have to find the values of sigma x1 square and sigma y1 square. For that, first of all, we are finding the value of sigma x1 square. For that one, from equations 1 and 2, we have to eliminate y. So, from 1 and 2, by eliminating y, x square plus, in place of y, we have to substitute c square by x. From this one, y equal to c square by x. Y square is c to the power of 4 by x square plus 2gx plus 2f. In place of y, c square by x plus k equal to 0. By taking x square as LCM, we are getting x to the power of 4 plus 2g x cube plus kx square plus 2f c square x plus c to the power of 4 equal to 0. This is a biquadratic equation in x. So x has 4 values. They are x1, x2, x3 and x4. Now, listen carefully. Here from this one, sigma x1 equal to minus 2g, sigma x1, x2 equal to k, sigma x1, x2, x3 equal to minus 2f c square, x1, x2, x3, x4 equal to c to the power of 4. From this one, sigma x1 square equal to sigma x1 whole square minus 2 into sigma x1 x2. Sigma x1 square means 4g square minus 2k. Similarly, by eliminating x from 1 and 2, here we eliminated y. For getting sigma y1 square, we have to eliminate x from 1 and 2. Similarly, where by eliminating x, we are getting sigma y1 square equal to 4f square minus 2k. From this one, oa square plus ob square plus oc square plus od square equal to sigma x1 square plus sigma y1 square, that equal to 4g square plus 4f square minus 4k. By taking 4 as common, g square plus f square minus k. Here the radius a equal to root over g square plus f square minus k. By squaring that one, g square plus f square minus k equal to a square. So this is 4a square. Finally, we got the condition oa square plus ob square plus oc square plus od square equal to 4a square. Okay. Now I am explaining property number 3. Now listen carefully. The third property is the tangent at a point P of a rectangle hyperbola xy equal to c square meets the asymptotes at L and M and C is the center of the hyperbola. Then PL equal to PM equal to CP. Now I will draw a diagram. This is the rectangle hyperbola. These two are the asymptotes. What are the asymptotes? Asymptotes are the tangents of the hyperbola which touch the hyperbola at infinity. These are nothing but the tangents to the rectangle hyperbola. They are given that suppose P is the point on the rectangle hyperbola. The tangent at P meets the asymptotes at L and M. Asymptotes are nothing but the coordinate axis. Then the length PL is equal to PM and that is equal to CP. Now I am explaining this one. Equation of hyperbola. Is xy equal to c square. This is one. That's the point on 1b p c p1 comma c by p1. Therefore, equation of tangent to 1 at p is x plus d square y equal to 2cp. X plus d square y equal to 2cp. That means here x plus d1 square y, or we have to take the point as ct comma c by t. Then the equation of the tangent at p is x t square x plus t square y equal to 2cp. Now this tangent meets the asymptotes at L and M. This is 2. 2 meets the asymptotes at L and M. Therefore, L equal to L is the point on the x-axis. Therefore, the y coordinate is 0. By taking y equal to 0, x equal to 2ct. 2ct comma 0 and m equal to m is the point on the y-axis. Now we have to take x at 0. From this one, y equal to 2c by t. So midpoint of LM equal to 2ct plus 0 by 2 ct comma 0 plus 2ct by 2 c by t. This is nothing but p. So here P the midpoint of LM. From that one we will get PL equal to PM. Now we have to prove that is also equal to CP. Now CP equal to, what is CP? C is the center 0 comma 0 and P is the point CT comma C by D. From this one C square T square plus C square by T square. By taking C square as common, we are getting C into root over T square plus 1 by T square. This is length of CP. Now we have to find the length ML. What is ML? Root over 2CT minus 0 whole square. 4C square T square plus 0 minus 2C by T whole square. 4C square by T square. By taking 4C square as common, we are getting 2C into root over T square plus 1 by T square. That is equal to 2 into, what is C into root over T square plus 1 by T square? CP. From this one, CP equal to 1 by 2 into ml. 1 by 2 into ml is nothing but PL or PM. Therefore, CP equal to PL equal to PM. So, here 1 by 2 into ml is equal to PL. Why? Because P is the midpoint of ml. Okay? Can you understand this one? Now, I am explaining property number 4. Now, please, what is the property? A triangle has its vertices on a rectangular hyperbola. Then, the orthocenter of the triangle also lies on the same hyperbola. Now, first of all, I am explaining what is the orthocenter. Orthocenter is nothing but the point of intersection of the altitudes. What are the altitudes? What is altitude? Suppose this is a triangle ABC. Altitude is a line which is passing through one vertex and is perpendicular to the opposite side. For example, the altitude through A is a line which is passing through A and perpendicular to BC. And the altitude through B is a line which is passing through B and is perpendicular to AC. The point of intersection of these two altitudes is known as the orthocenter. Now I am explaining the property. So for that one, first of all, I want to draw the diagram. This is the rectangular hyperbola xy equal to c square. These are the vertices of triangle, that will be A comma B comma C. Now listen. Equation of a rectangular hyperbola. Be xy equal to c square. C is 1. That A C1 CT1 comma C by T1, B CT2 comma C by T2, and C T3 comma C by T3 be the vertices of triangle ABC. The vertices lies on the rectangle hyperbola. Now we have to find the equations of altitudes through A and B. For finding the equation of altitude through A, first of all we have to find the slope of BC. Why? Because the altitude through A is perpendicular to BC. So slope of BC. Difference of the y coordinates, C by T3 minus C by T2 by CT3 minus CT2. By taking T2 T3 as LCM, C into T2 minus T3 by C T3 minus T2 by T2 T3. Now by cancelling these two, we are getting minus 1 by T2 T3. Therefore, slope of altitude through A equal to T2 T3. Therefore, equation of altitude through A, by using slope point formula, y minus y1 equal to m into x2 minus x1. So yt1 minus c equal to t1 t2 t3 to x minus c t1. So from this one, x t1 t2 t3 minus yt1. So by putting this one to that side, we are getting plus c t1 square t2 t3 plus c equal to 0. Similarly, we have to find the equation of the altitude through B. So equation of altitude through B is x t1 t2 t3 minus y t2 plus c t1 t2 square t3 plus c equal to 0. By solving these two equations, we are getting the ortho center. From, take this one as 2 and this one as 3. By solving 2 and 3, ortho center equal to minus c by t1 t2 t3 comma minus c t1 t2 t3. By using point of intersection formula, we are getting this ortho center. Now by observing this ortho center lies on the hyperbola xy equal to c square. By substituting these two, in place of x this one, in place of y this one, both are cancelled, we are getting c square. By observing the ortho center lies on the hyperbola xy equal to c square. So here and once again I am explaining how by getting the equations of altitude through A and through B. Altitude through A is nothing but the line which is passing through A and is perpendicular to the side BC. For that one, here I find the slope of BC. Difference of the y coordinates by difference of the x coordinates. We are getting minus 1 by t2 t3. Therefore, slope of altitude through A is nothing but t2 t3. By substituting slope and this point A in slope point formula, we are getting the altitude through A. Similarly, we are getting altitude through B. By solving these two, we are getting the point as ortho center as minus c by t1 t2 t3 comma minus c t1 t2 t3. Here we use the formula b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1 comma c1 a2 minus c2 a1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. By using this formula, we got this ortho center. By substituting this ortho center in the hyperbola, that ortho center lies on the hyperbola. So we will prove